Good morning, students of class 12th. Today we will do our illustration number 17, 18 and 19 in our accountancy class. Okay, we will understand how to do these sums. In this question we are given that we have to record the following items in the capital accounts of Deepa and Shikha. Deepa and Shikha are two partners and we have to make the entries or adjustment in their accounts, capital accounts. Okay, assuming that, what we have to assume that they are following the fluctuating capital method. In first case we have to assume that they are following the fluctuating capital method. In the other case we will assume that they are following the fixed capital method. Okay, they are given some of the entries, capitals are given, drawings are given, interest on capital is given, interest on drawing, interest on partner's loan, partner's salary, partner's commission, share of profit. It is according to the profit and loss account. Current account balances are also given of both Deepa and Shikha. Okay, so first of all we will make in accordance to the fluctuating capital method. Only one account will be made, capital account, that is. In accordance to the fixed capital method we will make two accounts, separate two accounts. First one is capital account, another one is current account. We have done these sums in our previous videos also. If there is any confusion regarding the entries of in these sums, okay, please refer to those videos. Okay, so let's move to the next question. Our illustration number 18. In this illustration we are given that X, Y and Z are three partners with fixed capital. Here it is given that it is their fixed capital. Okay, so it means they are following the fixed capital method. The capitals are 1,50,000, 1,20,000 and 1 lakh. Okay, respectively. And the balances of current accounts are given that on 1st January 2009, balance of X were 8,000, it is credit balance. Balance of Y was 3,000, Z was 2,000, it is debit balance. Okay, X has advanced a loan of rupees 20,000 on 1st July 2009. Okay, X has advanced the loan for 2009 1st July of rupees 20,000. Okay, interest on capital is to be given at the rate of 5% per annum, right? So if we calculate, when we calculate to the interest on drawing, we will calculate on this and this amount for the whole year. Okay, interest on drawings at 6% per annum. Each partner drew, as it is given on 1st July 2009, they have withdrawn rupees 10,000 each. Okay, so in accordance to the 6%, rupees 10,000 from 1st July 2009, we will calculate the interest on their drawing. Rupees 20,000 is to be transferred to their reserve account. Okay, 20,000 has to be transferred to the reserve account of the partners. Profit and loss to be shared. Profit and ratio is 3:2:1 and up to 60,000. Up to the profit of rupees 60,000, they will share their profits in the ratio of 3:2:1, and after that, above that level, they will share the profit equally in equal ratio. Okay, net profit of the firm is given for the year ended. Year is ended at 31st December 2009. Normally the accounting period is from 1st April to 31st March. Here it is given that the accounting period is from 1st January to 31st December. Before above the adjustments were made, none of the adjustment has been made in their accounts. Okay, the profit is 1,15,400. Now make the profit and loss appropriation account, capital account and current account of the partners. Okay, I know all of you will do it by yourself, as it is similar or likewise the previous questions as we have done in our previous videos. Okay, if there is any confusion regarding the questions or any adjustment of the question, please do ask. Okay, so let's move to the next question. Methods of calculating interest on drawing. Now we will understand how do we calculate the interest on drawing. Okay, simple method. Normally we calculate the interest on drawing in this according to the simple method. Okay, what is the simple method? In this, firstly the amount of drawing is written. After that the rate of interest is divided by 100. It is multiplied, both of the figures will be multiplied, and after that the month for which the amount has been used, and it is divided by 12 and it is also multiplied. So the amount which is got, that will be the interest on drawing. It is the simple method. Okay, we always use this method, but product method is more easier. Here we will do interest on drawing. For calculating the interest on drawing, total of product of what? Product of amount which has been withdrawn and the period up to which the amount has been withdrawn. Okay, both of the figures will be multiplied together and the total of the product will be taken here. Then rate of interest will be divided by 100 and it is calculated for a single month. Okay, this amount and this amount, interest will be same. Okay, firstly let's make it more clear with the help of an illustration. Rishi is a partner in a firm. He withdrew the following amounts. The following amounts are given during the year 31st March 2014. It means the accounting period is ending at 31st March 2014. Okay, on 1st May it has withdrawn rupees 12,000, on 31st July 6,000, 30th September 9,000, 30 November 12,000, 1st January 8,000 and 31st March 7,000. Okay, and interest on drawing is to be charged at 9% per annum. Simple. We have to calculate the interest on drawing. There are the dates on which the amount has been withdrawn. It is the amount which has been withdrawn. It is its total. Now the period up to which the amount has been withdrawn, the amount of drawing, it is given here. Okay. Now interest at the rate of 9% per annum. How it is calculated? 12,000 into 9% now. The rate of interest is 9%. 12,000 into 9 by 100 into 11 by 12. We will get 990. 6,000 into 9 by 100 into 8 by 12. The periods for which the amount has been used, it will be calculated and after that it will be divided by 12. Okay, and the rate of interest will be divided by 100. Similarly, all the others will be calculated and the total of all the numbers will be the total interest on drawing. Okay, it is in accordance to the simple method. Okay, according to the product method, here date is given, amount is given same, periods are given, and herein with the period what is given, we will multiply both of the terms, period with the amount. Okay, 12,000 into 11 will be 1,32,000. 6,000 into 8 will be 48,000. 9 into 6 will be 54,000. Similarly, we will do the other calculations and its total will become, total of the product will become 3,06,000. And this 3,06,000 will be now multiplied by 9 by 100, that is the rate of interest on drawing, and into 1 by 12, that is the taken for the 1 month only. Okay, and it will be the 2,295. So as you can see that 2,295 and 2,295, in both of the method the answer is same. Okay, so in this way you can see that we are having two methods of calculating interest on drawing. Okay, you can use simple method or you can use product method. Whatever method you are thinking that it is easier for you to calculate interest on drawing with the method, you can use that one. Okay, so today's class will be over today. Okay, now your you can say homework will be just try out the question number, practicals question number 17, 18 and 19 in your fair notebook. Okay, thank you. That's all for today, students.